Assalamualaikum dear students of class 4. I welcome you all to another video of your English class, and today we are going to move to our grammar portion of the English subject. So today's topic is present simple tense. I hope you have also learned this tense in your previous class, that was the class 3, but today we are also going to repeat this tense. I hope you will learn and enjoy with us. Okay students, first of all have a look at this picture. What you can see, in which class you study right now? Okay, now you are studying in class 4. Okay, but go 1 year back and you were in class 3. Okay, in the last year you were in class 3 and in this year you are in class 4. Okay, now think again. In the last year you were in class 3 and today you are in class 4, and after 1 year you will be in class 5, right? After 1 year you will be in class 5. So what is this all about? This is all about the time. 1 year back you were in class 3, today you are in class 4, and in the future you will go to class 5. So this is all about time, and in time is called tense in grammar. Tense means time. So there are 3 tenses: the past, present, and the future. Let's go back to the previous picture. In the past means गुजरे हुए वक्त में you were in class 3. In present यानी कि इस साल में जो वक्त अभी चल रहा है, यू आर इन क्लास 4. एंड इन द फ्यूचर यानी कि जो वक्त अभी आएगा, यू विल बी इन क्लास 5. ओके, सो देयर आर 3 टेंसेस: द पास्ट टेंस, द प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड द फ्यूचर टेंस. द पास्ट टेंस मीन्स द टाइम दैट हैज़ पास्ट, वो वक्त जो कि गुजर गया. प्रेजेंट टेंस वो वक्त जो कि अभी चल रहा है. एंड फ्यूचर टेंस मीन्स वो वक्त जो कि अभी आएगा, द टाइम दैट स्टिल टू कम. ओके, टेंस मीन्स टाइम, एंड देयर आर 3 टेंसेस: पास्ट, प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर. And today's topic is present simple tense. Students, I hope you are also studied in the class 3 that present simple tense, you can see it's present, it means it is in the current time, the time that is right now. यानी कि जो काम मौजूदा वक्त में हो रहा हो उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस. एंड व्हाट इज बेसिकली प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस? इट शोज रूटीन्स, हैबिट्स एंड डेली एक्टिविटीज. रूटीन्स यानी कि जो होती है हमारी, वो शो करता है हैबिट्स एंड डेली एक्टिविटीज़. ठीक है, ये जनरल चीज़ें जो कि हम किस में लिखते हैं? प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस में. लेट्स सपोज व्हाट यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर. दिस गर्ल इज रीडिंग समथिंग and the boy is eating something, this boy is playing and she is sleeping. Okay, they all are doing something, but these are the activities that do perform on the daily basis, right? For example, if you say you read daily, he eats daily, or he eats in the morning, he takes his breakfast, he takes his lunch, and he takes his dinner. Or this boy, he plays, maybe he plays daily, he plays every Sundays. Sleep, she sleeps daily. So these are the activities that one performs on routine basis, on daily basis. Okay, all these activities are performed on daily basis, so all these activities are written in the present simple tense. ठीक है, यानी कि वो तमाम एक्टिविटीज़ जो कि रूटीन को शो करती हूँ, हैबिट्स यानी कि आदत को शो करती हूँ, एंड डेली की एक्टिविटीज़ को शो करती हूँ, तो उन्हें हम क्या कहेंगे? दीज आर कॉल्ड प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस. Means all of these activities, all of these things are written in present simple tense, right? Let's have an example. For example, look at these sentences. I have breakfast at 7. I hope you all have your breakfast daily. Okay, the time may be different, but you all must have your breakfast daily. So this is your routine. Father goes to work at 7, at 8. यानी कि फादर goes to work at 8, so this is also a routine, that is also a daily activity. We have lunch at 12. This is our routine, that we have our lunch at 12. Mother cleans home daily. This is also your daily activity. The train arrives at 9. This is the general information or the general truth or the general routine of the train, that it arrives at 9. Okay, so it is also a routine. Ali rides bicycle in the evening. This may be his daily routine, or it may be his habit that he rides bicycle in the evening. So all of these sentences show us that these activities perform on routine basis. Okay, these activities are performed on, if daily, if not daily, they are performed on regular basis. These activities are written as the present simple tense. Okay, so what is our present simple tense? It shows the verb that shows something happens in the current time. And in the current time, what does it show? It shows the routines, habits, and our daily activities. You got it, students? That what does present simple tense means? Okay, now let's come to the structure of present simple tense. How do we write a present simple tense sentence? Okay, now we know that what is present tense, हमें पता चल गया. Then how we will write the sentences in present simple tense? How do we do that? Let's have a look. First of all, there is a subject. Now what is the subject? Subject means the doer of the work. Someone that does the work, that performs the work is called subject. यानी कि जो sentence में जो भी काम करने वाला हमारा होता है उसे हम कहते हैं subject. Now the second number, there is verb. Now what is verb? You all must be aware of the verb. Verb means any action or any work. जो भी काम, हर तरह का काम जो कि किया जाता है, that is known as the verb. And which form of the verb? First form. You have to remember that present simple tense always takes the first form of the verb. Okay, our sentence may end here, or we can also go forward. Just like object. Object is a thing on which the work is done. The bearer of the work is known as the object. यानी कि जिस चीज़ पर आपका काम हो रहा है. Okay, subject यानी कि जो काम कर रहा है. Verb means जो कि काम हो रहा है. And object means जिस चीज़ पर काम हो रहा है. You got it now? Subject, the doer of the work. Verb means any kind of work or action, and third is the object, that is the bearer of the work. Okay, now first let's have an example at the subjects. I may be a subject, we, you, they, and any kind of plural noun, he, she, it, or any kind of singular noun. Okay, let's have a simple example of one sentence, that is, okay, why these are written together, you are now going to know. With all these subjects, we are going to write read a lesson. For example, I read a lesson, we read a lesson, you read a lesson, they read a lesson, and plural noun means any kind of verb. But let's suppose we add that boys. Okay, boys or girls. Let's suppose girls read a lesson. Now if we write the girls here, it will be a plural noun. Okay, so with all these we will write simple read a lesson. Then come to another example, that's he, she, it, or any kind of singular noun. For example, we write the girl here. Okay, we wrote girls here and girl here, the singular girl, the one girl here. Okay, he reads a lesson, she reads a lesson, it reads a lesson, and a girl reads a lesson. Now what is the difference between this sentence and this sentence? Sorry. Now what is the difference in this sentence? With all of these subjects, I, we, you, they, and any kind of plural noun, we use the simple verb. But if we have subjects, for example, he, she, it, singular noun, with all of these subjects, we always use the s or es with the verb. Okay, this is a verb read, and we have added s, or sometimes we use es to the end of the verb. In all of these examples, there is a read a lesson, and here it is reads a lesson. Okay, so this is the rule for he, she, it, singular, and any kind of singular noun. We will always use s or es with the verb. You got it? What will we use? S or es. Okay, now look at the few more examples. I read stories daily. It's a daily activity. She plucks flowers from the garden. We play football in the evening. He drives slowly. Okay, now look here. Here is she, and we have added s at the end of the verb. Okay, and there is no s because we don't use s with the v. He drives slowly. So in the end of the drive is the verb, and in the end there is s. So he drives slowly. The sun rises in the east. Okay, he drives slowly means it's his habit. Okay, it shows the habit of any person. As we know that present simple tense also shows the habits. Sun rises in the east. So this is also you can say the daily activity or a general truth. Okay, it is a general truth that sun rises in the east and the bird flies in the sky. Now look at both of these examples in the last. The bird flies in the sky and the birds fly in the sky. Now what's the difference in both of these sentences? Here is the singular noun. Okay, what is this? Bird. Bird is a singular noun, means only one bird flies in the sky. Now we have what we have done, we have removed the y from the fly and added ies, or y is replaced by I, and at the end we have added es, and this verb is used with the singular noun, the bird flies in the sky. But when we have plural noun, okay, we have a plural noun means more than one bird, more than one things, we will always use the simple verb and we will not add any kind of s or es. Okay, we will not add s or es in the plural noun, but we will use s or es with the verb in only singular noun. Do you get it, students? I hope you get it properly, and I also hope that you have studied the same in the your previous year. But it's very important to repeat this all because you have had a really big gap of almost 4 months. So you must need to repeat all the things that you have learned previously, and also this is also your topic from your class 4th. And after this present simple tense we'll move to the next tenses, but before moving to the next you must have a complete knowledge about present simple tense. So I hope you understood what is present simple tense. Let's repeat. Present simple tense is a verb that shows current activities, means any work that is happens in the current time, and it shows the routines, it shows the habits, or it shows the daily activities of any thing or any person. Okay, you also know the structure of present simple tense. Now it's your turn to do the homework. Now what's your homework? Make 10 sentences using present simple tense. You have to write 10 sentences of present simple tense, but your own sentences. Students, your sentences should not be from this presentation, from this video. Okay, make your own sentences and do not copy the sentences given in this video. Okay, why? Because it's important that you learn to make the sentences by yourself. Okay, so don't copy the sentences from this video. Use your own sentences. You can use the verbs from our previous video in which we have wrote the forms of verb. You can also get the help of these verbs, but I hope you also know some of the verbs. You can easily make all these sentences. Okay, or this video ends here. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.